I think Traci's love of Israel started in high school, and it's only grown throughout her life. She's taken it upon herself to understand the issues, to have cross-cultural connections with people in Israel, and I think that that's just really an important way to bring people in.
The mission of St. Louis Friends of Israel is to educate people in the St. Louis community about the issues that Israel faces and to advocate for Israel. Traci and I are co-presidents. We plan the events together and we coordinate with other organizations in the community and partner with them. We coordinated a rally on the campus of Federation. We had another rally in St. Charles that attracted over 500 people. We participated in a number of community events in some other pro-Israel activities. We commissioned a ribbon of hope with the faces of all of the hostages, and my nephew, who lost his arm on October 7th, came and spoke to the community. If it weren't for Traci, we would not have a 501c3 organization called St. Louis Friends of Israel. It's due to her vision and her hard work that we actually established a nonprofit organization.
One of the things that's so impressive about Traci in an organization is that she never really makes it about herself. She always makes it about the mission. And so it doesn't become the cult of the personality or people aligning to do something specifically because it is one person, but because of the mission. When it's difficult times, when the community may not have supported or left a void in the pro-Israel community, Traci certainly filled that void and energized others to have the courage to really stand up. One of the key things that Jenny and Traci and I worked on together was getting past the anti-BDS legislation in the state of Missouri. If there was ever a catalyst to play a role and do something in order to help getting the legislation passed, Traci unequivocally just picked up the opportunity and ran with it, really mobilized many parts of the state that had never been mobilized before.
Very early on, I could tell that Traci was one of those very engaged, very involved people, very security conscious. And that was just a perfect opportunity to engage with someone in the community that I knew would end up being someone that would look out for issues that I have concerns about, forward information to me when it was necessary, and also a potential conduit for getting information out into the community. And I think Traci is absolutely ready always to reach out and have that conversation in a non-threatening manner, in an educational way. I think Traci is always available during challenging times. I think that that's when you see her the most. If there is something that happens and it involves Israel, it involves organizations that need help, whether it's organizations like JSU or whether it's one of our synagogues or one of our schools, you're going to see Traci come to the forefront. She seems to be that type of a multifaceted and engaged individual. She speaks positively and highly of everything that we try to do in the community, absolutely ready to do battle if need be, but she's always thinking about the security ramifications. And for me, that is extremely important.
Traci embodies the values of JSU by setting the example, being a proud Zionist herself, and imbuing that in her daughter. And I think she serves as an example for other parents. And JSU really supports that within the public schools. So it's a great partnership.
My mom's love of Israel has really inspired her to be a good person and a good mom. It's really shown me how supportive a community can be, but also inspires me to be the best person I can be because I want to be a part of the Jewish community and I always will be a part of the Jewish community. She loves Israel. She gives a lot to people, and she's made me into the person I am today and shown me how to navigate through life in a good way.
It takes a lot of courage to speak out in today's day and age about what you believe in. That I admire. And I admire it in her, I admire it in anybody that's willing to do that because I think it is important. Every conversation I've ever had with her has been geared towards Israel and Israel's right to exist, to survive, to defend itself. Traci is heart and soul a supporter of Israel.
I want to take this opportunity to thank Jewish Student Union, aka JSU, for this amazing and incredible honor. It is very humbling considering the times that we're in right now. And I could not give this speech without mentioning the events that happened on October 7th, 2023, and how all of us in the community, be it JSU, be it St. Louis Friends of Israel, whatever organizations are out there working hard to do the work, I want to say thank you from me. My advocacy began 6 or 7 years ago. My daughter was not quite of age that I would have known what JSU was, but because of other members of the community, they started inviting me to events, and I soon began to realize that JSU, similarly to the organization I co-founded, St. Louis Friends of Israel, we had a similar mission, and that's education. The difference is JSU is doing incredible work with our students, with our kids, bringing up the next generation of proud Zionist Jews, where St. Louis Friends of Israel educates adults. This honor is the pinnacle of who I am, the blood that bleeds through me as a Jewish person who loves my indigenous homeland. And in conclusion, I would like to thank Alana, all of the JSU staff, and the entire Jewish community for their support of JSU and of my advocacy. Am Yisrael Chai, long live Israel. Thank you again for such an honor.